All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hanamura Temple. Friendly team today is Blaze, Imperious, Tychus, Anduin, and Chromie. The enemy team, Nazebo, Vala, Li Ming, Brightwing, and Stitches. That's a lot of damage on this team. Maybe we have an answer for something like that. Instead of the default Blaze build that's played in every game, we're going to go for new habits. At level 1, collecting regeneration globes reduces the cooldown of Pyromania by 6 seconds. Pyromania reduces our damage taken by 40. So if I can have this ready for every single team fight, that should be pretty good. Also going to make us unstoppable, which might save us from some Stitches shenanigans. I could solo lane too if it doesn't work out for Tychus. Sorry, I wasn't reading chat. So, let's try to get things underway here. Stitches does miss the first hook. That means we can move up here pretty confidently. The entirety of the enemy team is down here. That means that Tychus is going to be getting easy, non-contested XP in the top lane for the foreseeable future, if we can keep him here. I'm going to pop Pyromania. I'm a little too far forward, and I'm just going to use it as a means of also dealing damage to these guys as they try to run away. If they step up too much further, we'll try to deal some damage, but really what we want to do is keep them here. Looks like Stitches is the one that's rotating up. Our health might be looking a little low, but watch this. The power of Blaze. If you haven't seen him before, our Q ability is the Flame Stream. Our W ability is the Oil Slick. If we combo them together, it ignites a fire over there. If Blaze stands in his own fire, he actually heals up pretty rapidly. Difficult to get a lot of value with a team that's this ranged. In fact, I'm going to need to speed right on out of here. But still something that's very, very good. Team, let's get Samurai. We have numbers advantage in bottom lane. Let's make sure we use it. These guys are also super weak and probably can't contest. I just need you guys over here. I don't have any damage. No mana on Nazebo. Li Ming could be a problem. But if we just kill it fast, then we don't have any problems. And that wasn't that bad to think. They are missing for the time being, so they might be going to do their Samurai too. Who knows? No, they were doing this camp in the middle. We could just take that away from them super easily as well. And the good thing is it gives a ton of XP. So the fact that we're stealing it from them right away might actually take us to level 4 before they can do much to react. Brightwing trying to move in to contest me, but the moment has passed. We're going to get Meltdown. Pyromania reduces enemy damage dealt. This is on top of the armor mitigation that we get. It's also just going to, keep our team safer as well. Nazebo does have the turret. I would love to take that from him, but these guys are sitting pretty far back. Yeah, I can't damage through that. No! Objective count up in 24 seconds. We need to be very mindful that the enemy team is likely going for their Samurai now, and us setting up some kind of sabotage for that might be a good thing. Stitches doesn't know we're here just yet. They don't have this vision either. I do want to check it. Here he goes. We need to contest this. Samurai is at half health at the moment. Stun Vala, Pyromania. Try to slow her down here as well. Definitely gonna need... Oh, Stitches is being a wall over here. Let's just slow him. We're not gonna ignite this. We just want to set up our Tychus to deal as much damage as he can. I'm just going to heal over here. As things are escalating to the right, we might have an orb coming towards us. Pyromania is still on a 60-second cooldown. We need to make sure this doesn't reset or anything. Oh, perfect. Baiting this out is actually really, really good. They're getting low tanking this. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm on point. Dip, 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 dip. Hopefully... between Rebel and Maddie, they're going to be able to hold. It's looking close for the time being. Tychus stepping in, dealing a lot of damage, though, and it looks like we were successful. Well done. Meanwhile, Chromie is pushing this up to the top lane, and our team's looking great. That was a great play. Great power play there. That gives us a lot of momentum. Just taking that away from them, and more importantly, offsetting the timers of these, because ours is going to be up in 15 seconds. So now, reliably, we can get ours and then pressure theirs time and time and time and time again. That's such a big momentum shift for our team. That's really, really good. I think at level 7, I am going to take Fuel Leak. I like it. There is a case to be made about lowering their attack damage, too. We need to make sure we take this pretty quick. I also wanted to take this. I thought I could cleave this down much faster. I'm used to playing with his like PvE build at level 1 and 4 where you really amp up what Blaze can do on camps. This is significantly slower, but I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I think we'll be fine. Let's make sure I don't leave that there. No, we did pick it up. Tyka's starting the camp for us right now. Let's move in and try to tank. The sweep should have already been done, but it'll be off cooldown pretty soon. There it is. Perfect. Now we can get this pushing towards the enemy team, and in 1 minute and 15 seconds, theirs will be up as well. Looks like a big fight about to happen here. Let's combo onto this Nazebo, slow him down here to the best of our ability as well. And then I'm just going to line of sight Vala in this bush because I don't want to take any extra damage. The oil in the middle of the road does slow him down. We move in with Pyromania on to finish the job. And we have a Samurai moving in here too. This is a really, really big push. This is huge for us. Especially if we can get it all the way up to the wall. I might even drop turret for this. I think turret's more... maybe not. I was gonna say, I think it's more valuable here than on the objective, but it's actually almost done. I don't think we need to reinforce this at all. Chromie didn't move up to the top lane and is trying to soak that. We are getting some regen gloves for our team, but I'll try to be more adamant about picking them up myself too. Moved a little too far forward there, but luckily the tar does keep me safe. And the Samurai does push in. Guess what's about to happen, team? Look at that timer! 15 seconds. Let's all just go rotate up there. The enemy team literally can't do anything to stop us. I'm going to take combustion. If they contest us, we have level 10. Well, if we moved as a team. Here, let me heal up over here. We have time. We have time. I do think... we get on this pretty quickly, though. Stitches just missed hook. That's really good. I am going to turret here. I didn't mean to Pyromania. I hope I don't regret that. I fat-fingered D and F at the same time. Just charge. Perfect. I'm going to combust here as well. I don't think it'll get much value, but a little extra damage never hurts. Zombie wall from Nazebo is problematic for us, but I'm just going to fall back. Fall back. Fall back. Okay. Objective is already up, not coming up. We can start to escort it this way. This is heading towards our team. They have to deal with Samurai, so we have a little bit of time where we can just push this in. If you have 3 teammates in the circle, it moves at its top speed. They are going to be able to rotate down onto us, and they do have everyone alive, so we are going to need our whole team as well. I'm just going to burn his zombie wall. Heal up. Stun here. Perfect. Oil behind too. You know Nazebo has to go that way, so we want to make that as difficult for him to do as possible. Great damage by the friendly team as we take him down. I'm not going to bother chasing that Vala. Hey team, guess what time it is? Well, we can definitely take this too, but our Samurai is back up, and if we keep these staggered and maintain this level lead, we are literally, this is going to be one of our best wins we've ever put out on the internet. This is really good. This is map control 101 right here. So, I haven't done very much damage so far, but that's not really what we're trying to do either. I'm trying to just be a lean, mean, tanking machine. And I guess I'm pretty wide, so being lean might be a little difficult for me. I'm hoping that we can continue to keep up this momentum with Pyromania. I feel like we're getting some pretty good value out of it. We've already completed our quest as well, which is going to make it so I'm unstoppable while using Pyromania. We haven't seen an instance where that would be useful just yet, but I'm hopeful that it'll happen in the future. Top lane has a huge wave. I'm going to try to... let's just connect this oil. Burn it all at once. There we go. Get this moving in the right direction. Probably used a little too much mana for that, but you know what? That's what globes are for. We don't have long, 20 seconds on this top objective. Do we want to do anything weird at the higher levels? No, I don't think so. I think we'll just do collision course, make it deal more damage. That's always good. Is this the one that also gives cooldown reduction, or is that later? No, the other one gives cooldown reduction. Or maybe this, yeah, whatever. It's e-build Blaze. This is what everyone does. Everyone knows how this works now. The Samurai is up. This is where we should be. I do have a turret to help do this as well. I'm going to get it started. They are level 10 now, though, and they are fresh level 10, so they're going to have their heroic abilities. We need to be very mindful of that. So far, though, a lot of Mzebo stuff is just getting stuck on the Samurai, which is actually kind of nice. I'm going to put turret down, cast Pyromania, and then not quite break the clutches of the zombie wall. But just look how secured that was that entire time. Operation Save Tychus is a go. Combustion is out. There's the fire. Here's the slow. kind of into that. We're gonna try to crowd control the enemy team's Brightwing there, but unfortunately her Emerald Wind does push me back quite far, and that's a good Samurai pushing in. I'm gonna rotate down to the bottom lane again and just keep this moving. Try to soak as much XP as we can. We have a 3-level lead, and I would like to maintain it. Guess what's gonna happen soon, though? In 30 seconds, we're gonna have another Samurai. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's pretty important that I gather region globes in between these moments of contention where we're moving all over the map, because we're leaning so heavily in with our first few talents into Pyromania that we need to make sure that we have it and we're actually getting value out of it. Now, it's totally okay if the enemy team moves this objective. That doesn't matter. What is this objective going to do? It's going to damage a tier 1 defense structure. If we get this Samurai and it moves down the map, what is it going to do? Damage a tier 2. This is inherently more valuable than the objective for the majority of the game, if it gets value. Now that they've pushed it towards us, we should have a pretty easy contestation here. We need to be mindful that Tychus is not with us yet, and Maddie is in the belly. But here's my Pyromania to get things started. We're charging in. Big combustion here on the back line as well. Full duration onto the enemy Vala, and we'll just do a couple auto attacks to cement that kill. Sticking on Brightwing now. I'm going to be able to body block a little bit. Nothing crazy. She is faster than me, but those slows might help secure something. Maddie coming in with the Impale. We're going to slow off of that. And Brightwing taken down as the Samurai is pushing for that tier 2. Now, we actually want to reinforce this here if we can. Stitches is really low on the right. I'm going to try to get behind these guys. Going in now. And then if he wants to retreat, we just want to be in the way of where he's trying to go. It doesn't matter if we're dealing damage. Our job there is to get our body in the way. And then, chat, guess what time it is? Oh man, we're gonna go for thermal protection level 16. I think this is the one that gives us cooldown reduction, armor and cooldown reduction. Yeah, so all you have to do is charge enemies now. Perfect. Now top lane is looking perfectly poised to push in, and they are going to lose this building while also being pushed in by the objective. We're coming in for a bit of a flank here. Is a little late as well. We'll Pyromania into a combustion and just kind of see how they react to it. We catch Brightwing with a full duration. We're also going to try to oil the path that she's trying to leave on, but unfortunately we were interrupted there. Li Ming chasing. Let's slow her. I'm also going to separate from my ally. What does Li Ming want? She wants resets. If we spread out, it's much more difficult to get those resets. Sun on Stitches, slow on Stitches. Pyromania is on cooldown. My life for ire! My life for ire! Tychus coming in, though, without a care in the world, is going to take down the enemy team's Li Ming. The objective is still inching towards us. Chat, 15 seconds. 15 seconds. I don't care about the objective. We need that. We need that. We need that, okay? If the enemy team, once again, pushes this, think about how many seconds this is going to take. They're moving this across the entire map, only to have it get stopped here by me when I respawn, and they still have to deal with the Samurai. The Samurai is better than the objective. I cannot stress that enough. We have a 3-level lead right now as our friendly team is moving back towards the payload. There is a turret at the top left as well that they are opting to take. Very good idea. We have about a minute until we need to be back over here. 55 seconds. You see that internal timer? It never turns off. I don't need a timer on the microwave. I know when my food's going to be done. Thanks to Merc Camps. Friendly team is getting pushed away by... Oh, big stun. Not big enough. Big combustion. Is that big enough? Keep the damage up. Keep pressuring. Keep pressuring. Keep pressuring. Just short on that, but I think I can slow here. Yes. I think I'm too far. I'm too far. Vala turned around and got really confident there. We don't want to give her free shots into me. That's okay. All we have to do is push this in the direction we want. Let me make sure I'm actually in the circle. Okay, good, good, good. Samurai's almost up. This one's a little sketchy because we still want to get Samurai, but we know the enemy team's all going to be piling on us. So what we need to do is like get full damage on it right away. If we can kill it before Stitches gets here, we're going to be fine. Oof. And if I can avoid that damage. Oof. Maddie doing his best to zone as Tychus is just pummeling the Samurai down. Now we get the Samurai and move on to the... man! I didn't want to be in the belly. I didn't want it. I cast Pyromania like it was off cooldown, but the only thing that saved me there was my movement speed. Wow. Pyromania now because we want the increased damage on Li Ming. I don't have enough to stop her. 3, 2, 1. I can start to get some distance here, and if they chase, we just cement that with another oil. Now that they've turned around, we can just use this to heal. And what do you know? Samurai finally made it to core. This might be the best example I've ever recorded of how you win Hanamura. It is all about tempo, it's all about map control, and this was a fantastic example of how to set yourself up for that control. And literally, what gave us the edge in this game was the fact that the enemy team didn't take Samurai at the start, and we were able to stagger them so we could always be in control of them. Didn't make the board. Feels bad, man. Ooh, Blaze. Not long to go. Not long to go until you get your golden ring, my friend. At level 1, we went for new habits. At level 4, we went for meltdown. Again, the idea behind this is I wanted my trait to be a focal point of what we were doing. Then standard ease across the board after that. I like combustion a lot. Combustion's kind of fallen out of favor with Blaze, but I hope I showed you a little bit of why I like it. Granted, our damage wasn't crazy high or anything, but it does have some good stopping powers, some good zoning capabilities. At level 20, you could remove the slow that it gives to you, and then you're also CCing enemies even more. I really like this upgrade, but also Burn Notice is super good. Burn Notice combos better with Incinerator Gauntlets and Adrenaline Stim Pack, though. Something to keep in mind. That's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See you again very soon.